What's up, YouTube? Pokey R Us back today for another video. I wanted to take a few moments today to kind of explain and show the process I found to be the best when it comes to shipping out single trading cards. In my case, I primarily do Pokemon cards, but this could be for any card set, regardless of type of game. So I do a lot of single card selling, and I've had my fair share of issues with other buyers and my own issues. So I wanted to share what I found to be the best way to mail these cards um, without any issues for the most part. So, for example, I have here Kangaskhan GX. So say someone wants to buy, or someone has purchased this card from you, whether it be eBay or you're just, sending your friend a card in the mail. So the first thing is you want to sleeve the card. Obviously, sleeve the card. You can go this kind of sleeve. You have this little cheap clear see-through sleeves. Doesn't matter. And then if you have the supplies to do a top loader, I would do that as well. These work great when it comes to mailing these through USPS because from what I've gathered that these envelopes go through these machines at 20, 30, 40 miles per hour, and a lot of times these cards will rip through right here. And I've had it happen to myself where I bought a card and the card actually ripped through the envelope and shot out the machine. So to avoid that, the best way to do it that I found is to sleeve the card, put it into a top loader just like this. Okay. Now, what I also do is when I sell a card, I will print out the shipping, the invoice for the card. So this is just a blank piece of paper, but pretend that this is an invoice. So what I do is I will fold this invoice, just like your standard letter, so just like that. And then what I do is I will take the card that's sleeved in the top loader, I will place it in the middle of the invoice, clear piece of tape, and what I do is I ensure I tape the end that's open, because if you do it like this, that will ensure the card will not slide out during shipping, and now it stays to the invoice piece of paper. And all you have to do is simply fold it like this, and we're going to place it in the envelope, seal it, boom, done, easy, right? Now, to ship a single card and a top loader that's sleeved, typically all you're going to need is just one of these 55-cent stamps. What I have here, these are 15-cent additional ounce stamps. We can get it here in the camera. Focus. Maybe not. So anyways, these are 15-cent additional ounce stamps. So if you're going to ship multiple cards, with multiple top loaders and these envelopes, you need to add one of these 15-cent stamps per ounce. So all you have to do is very simple. You have your main stamp here and your additional ones to the left of it. Now, if you're doing a big envelope, you're going to need probably multiple of these regular size 55-cent stamps. But for the most part, in my experience, you only need one or two of these additional to this if you're going to ship multiple cards and something like this. So here's the catch to it though, is when you ship these PWE envelopes, there's no tracking number for these. You have to pay extra to have a tracking number. So it doesn't really make it financially doable if you're just selling like $1, $2, $3 cards. It makes no sense to get a tracking number. So the thing with that is if you do that, you're going to be responsible as a seller to ship these cards out to the buyers or to whoever you send these to. So if this gets lost in transit, well, you're responsible for it because you didn't put a tracking number on it. So it is a risk to do it this way. But if you do it the way I just showed you, where you have these stamps on here, this only cost 55 plus 15 cents to do two of those. And that will usually ensure, in my experience, that this gets to wherever it's going to go safely without any issues. Okay? Do not do this, though. Let me take this back out. Do not take a top loader sleeve card and just throw it in an envelope like this. This is very bad, and you will piss off a lot of people. Because like I said, these things go through these machines at 20, 30, 40 miles per hour, and it'll cut this envelope open, and the card will go shooting out into oblivion, and that card will never be found. Okay? And absolutely do not just take a sleeved card and throw it in here. This card will be in 2 pieces before it gets to where it's going to go. So, that's just a little bit of my advice of how to send these cards out in the mail if you're just doing singles. I have had no issues, knock on wood, so far doing it this way. This seems to be the most effective way to do it. Now, additionally, if you do a multiple cards, you can get these little 6x9 by 1 bubble mailers. These, from what I can tell, these usually cost about $2.75 to ship out anywhere in the U.S. I'm not sure about international, but so you're gonna spend about $3 to ship out these. As long as it's like this, this thick. If it's bulging out, then you're gonna have to pay a little more because it's a bigger sized envelope. So, I'm gonna just change screens here to TCG Player. Let's see. Here we go. So I wanted to just show this real quick. This is their instructions about their guidelines for shipping cards. So again, place the card into a soft sleeve or protector. Card protection, again, it could be top loader, or I can show you guys this too, or it can be something like this. This is just a little like handmade cardboard top loader, basically. You can make this out of any kind of cardboard or any kind of thick material. It's just 2 pieces cut out and 3 sides are taped. And then once you get the cards in there, you just tape all the sides. You have all 4 sides taped. And you have your own handmade top loader. So you don't need to have this fancy, plastic official Ultra Pro top loader. You don't need to have that, or even something like this. You can make your own. It's very, very simple. So again, sandwich the card between both the materials, cardboard, top loader, whatever it is. Taping, like we talked about, taping the sections of the top loader. You can do a bag method. I never did that before. And then bubble mailer or envelope tracking. So for them, the TCG Player policies, any orders over $20 in value will have to include, or should include, tracking delivery confirmation for your own protection. Any orders over $50 must be shipped with tracking and delivery confirmation. So again, you're kind of taking the risk if you're not putting tracking number on there, but it's not viable at all to do that for a $2-3 card. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't do that. And for those of you who are not familiar with TCG Player, this is probably the best singles that you can buy, like the best singles cards that you can buy for the best prices. This is the best website that will do that. So here I was researching a Team Rocket set cards. So let's say I want to buy this Dark Charizard. So we can go down here, and I already have the condition pre-selected, but let's just clear that. So I have it organized by price and shipping, or you can do it by item price. So the cheapest Dark Charizard is a damaged telefoil for $8 plus $1 shipping, so $9 total. So a lot of the issues I see with people who are trying to value their cards, they'll see this price top of the page and not see the condition listed, so they think, oh, this card's only worth $9, but they have a card that's in mint condition. What we need to do is click or select the near mint condition category here, And now we can see that the lowest Dark Charizard in near mint condition is 25 plus $1 shipping. So $26 you can buy this card. And this person has great feedback and a lot of sales. So I would definitely trust this person to send me a near mint Dark Charizard. Or you can see there's a Japanese one that's for sale. So you can organize this by first edition normal, first edition foil. So a near mint first edition foil, hollow foil, Dark Charizard is going for about $84, and the prices go up from there. You can even buy PSA graded cards as well. So just make sure that if you're price checking your cards, that you select the proper categories for the card that you have, and be truthful with yourself. If your card has scratches, search it by whatever damage relates to it. I believe they have a TCG Player has a like a damage assessment thing for your cards. Or how can you tell me what card the condition is in? So you can go through here and just kind of see, where your card falls at in the categories of card grading. So very cool. This is like my favorite site to buy and sell singles. I do lots of business on the website. Just be wary if you are going to sell singles cards on the site. There are seller fees associated with it, and of course your shipping fees. And it is very hard for a new seller to establish himself on this, because you're competing with people that have 10,000 sales and 100% feedback and 50,000 sales. So you just gotta build yourself up from there if you're gonna use this to sell your singles. So go back over here. So covered all that. So that's basically what I wanted to tell you guys about today, was just kind of how to ship and sell and buy singles trading cards. So hopefully this will help everyone, because I see this a lot through buying and selling my own stuff, is that people are sending the cards out incorrectly. Cards getting lost. I've had that happen to me several times. Cards getting lost in transit, and they swear up and down that they've sent it, but I can guarantee you they sent it the half-assed way, throwing the card in here and just shipping it out. So please, hopefully take something from this and learn, and hopefully we can minimize the lost in transit trading cards that happen in the Postal Service office, and damaged cards. Hopefully this will help avoid that issue. And if at all cost, use the bubble mailer. These things are flawless. It's going to cost a little more, so the costs are up a little higher, but these will get to where they're going without any issues that I've ever had. I'm back. I just wanted to take a quick moment to show y'all my two websites here, or my stores. So this is the eBay store I have. You can find me right here, Pokey R Us. I have great feedback, as you can see. Hope to keep it that way. So right now I just have 9 items for sale. Here, this is one of the cards we've seen in the video. This is the Kangaskhan GX card that I have for sale. And then over here we have the TCG Player. This is my TCG Player store. I did just start this one recently, so I don't have too many sales as of right now, but I'm doing good so far. I've had 7 sales completed, 100% feedback. So my method of shipping cards seems to be working. Here's some of my cards for sale right here. You can see. Just to show you all, if you say you wanted to buy this Machamp here. So click it. We go over here. So currently, I'm the only one on the website that has a near mint Machamp in this set and condition. So the cost I have it at is 28 cents. Or actually, you know what? let's rewind here. So currently you're looking at my store. The reason why it only shows this is because you're on my storefront. So you're not going to see the other sellers selling this card. So if you want to see all the Machamps for sale, leave storefront, and now we can see all the Machamps for sale. And I wanted to explain this real quick too. I forgot to tell you guys in the last video. So on this one, the lowest Machamp for sale with price and shipping is 45 cents plus 78 cents shipping by this seller. I'm about the, was it 1, 2, 3, sixth one down. Mine's 28 cents, but $1 shipping. And the reason being is, as you sell cards, you get higher levels of selling through the TCG Player, and you're able to lower your shipping charges as you progress as a seller and do good business. So currently I'm a level 2 seller, so I can only have my shipping as low as 99 cents. So that's part of the reason I was talking about earlier, where it's harder for new sellers to get into the game here. But eventually, as you grow the business, you can lower shipping costs and provide better shipping services and do the orders over $5 shipping. So, but I also wanted to touch on this too. So say that you want to buy these 4 cards for me. So the Welder, the Starmie, the Machamp, and Snubbull. So you're going to pay the cost of the card, as you can see down here in the green. And what's going to happen is if you buy those 4 cards, you're not going to pay this $1 shipping per card. That $1 shipping is per order. So you're going to pay this amount for each card. So the Welder's 22 cents, Starmie's 5 cents, and so on. And the $1 shipping cost is just for that one order. So you essentially will save money if you buy multiple cards from one person that if they have the cards that you want. Again, you're not paying that shipping cost per card. And then the higher sellers are able to offer, the 78 cents per order or free shipping on orders over $5. So that's an even better deal. So hopefully I can get to that one day. But for the time being, I'm doing the best I can with this. And again, if y'all want to check me out here on TCG Player, PokeRUs, and eBay, again, PokeRUs. I'm constantly updating my inventory and getting stuff in the store for y'all. So that's it, guys. Thanks. See ya.
Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah.